What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I am going to be talking about how modern dating is destroying men. Now, before I get into this video, I want to mention that the reason why I'm making this video is because I get asked so many questions about dating, about my stance on relationships, and how men should go about setting themselves up for success and getting the type of girl that they ultimately want to be able to have. So I get asked these questions all the time. But the truth is, I think that most men spend way too much time focusing on women. And I say that in a lot of the videos that I make, whether it be letting their sexual desire control them or simply spending too much time trying to get into a relationship with a woman because they think that it's going to cure their loneliness. This is very much not the case. The truth that nobody wants to tell you is that if you're looking to get in a relationship because you think that it's going to cure your loneliness, you are looking in the wrong place. Don't try to shove a woman into a God shaped hole that is in your heart. Now, if you're a man that is already focused on your greater purpose, on serving God, you will continue to get better, and that's how it's supposed to work. A woman is supposed to fall into your frame as she starts to notice that you are focused on something other than just her, something other than just your sexual desire, or just simply trying to cure your loneliness. As women start to take notice, they will start to enter into your frame and present themselves to you. I have personally watched as my relationship with the women around me has completely changed. I used to pursue women all of the time. I was the one that was constantly texting them. I was the one that was constantly reaching out, trying to start conversations, nagging them when they wouldn't respond. Fast forward to today, women are the ones that are putting themselves in front of me, trying to get my attention. And that's exactly how it should work. I don't think that men should go out of their way to exclusively pursue one woman. A man is supposed to be pursuing his purpose, his duty, his God, and a woman is supposed to fall in line with that. It says time and time and again in the Bible that a woman was made as a helper for man. A man was not created as a helper for woman. This is the frame that must remain intact, or the entire relationship dynamic falls apart. I look around at the current dating market. I see other relationships, even between married men and women. I see men that are enslaved to their own lust, who, out of passivity and out of weakness, have given up their position of authority in the relationship and in the family in hopes that giving the woman more power will make her more happy. Happy wife, happy life is quite possibly the most irritating phrase I hear repeated on a regular basis. Time and time and again, men in this exact situation will say this phrase. They are praying that their wife will not sabotage the relationship. Because at any point in time, a woman can divorce a man, strip him of half of his net worth, take the children, and leave him making egregious payments for the rest of his entire life. It is for that reason that I personally believe that it is nearly impossible to have a truly traditional relationship in today's society, even if it is bound by marriage. In the Bible, Eve's curse was that she would constantly seek to control her husband, but Adam would always rule over her. That is the curse that all women have, not just Eve. They want the power in the relationship, and they believe that it will make them happy if they get it. But women are creatures that are ruled by emotion, which will ultimately lead to the destruction of themselves and the destruction of those that they are leading. You see, a lot of people will say, oh, you just have to find the right woman. You find the right trad wife, and then you'll be totally fine. Well, the truth is, even if you find a good woman, women in general haven't been proven to be resilient. Like I said, even a feminine, traditional woman is still ruled by her emotions, and she's living in the 21st century, where she is constantly receiving programming from the TV, from social media, and from her friends that are constantly telling her that she deserves more, and that she deserves to be happy, and that she deserves to be in power. She shouldn't have to rely on a man. When you're an emotional creature that is very susceptible to manipulation, it is only a matter of time before that type of programming starts to have an effect. And once the woman realizes the power that she has, thanks to society and the current state of marriage law, she will start to test her limits. All women test the men that they are in relationships with to a certain extent, and that is perfectly healthy. A woman should know that her man is strong, capable, and rational. She should know that he has an ability to lead and that he is not controlled by his emotions like she is. But when the woman finds out the power that she actually possesses in the relationship, thanks to the current state of marriage law, she will seek to, just like God said in the book of Genesis, to rule over her husband. And that is why I believe that in most situations in the modern dating landscape, it should be mandatory that a man have a prenuptial agreement. And that is why I believe that in most situations in the modern dating landscape, a prenuptial agreement is 100% necessary. Now, I encourage discernment. If you are a woman, all right, and you want to find a good man, put some work into it. Go find a good leader. Find a man who is rooted in strong morals and principles and values. But if you're a man that is already all of those things, you need to guard yourself when getting involved with a broken system. Like I talked about earlier, your job as a man in a relationship is to keep frame. You pursue God, you pursue your purpose, you pursue work, and you uphold your principles while she helps you do all of that. Now that I've broken down my honest opinion on the current state of the dating environment, I want to bring you back to the truth that I highlighted at the beginning of this video. It is up to you as a man to improve yourself. Prove to God that you are someone who can lead a household, who can lead a woman. That is what I want to see from you guys. Now, if you've watched through this entire video, you've proven that you've got a great attention span. And what I want to encourage you to do is go drop a comment in the comment section down below. What kind of questions do you have for me that you want to hear me answer after hearing my take on dating? Because like I said, I receive a lot of questions, but I really want to open up the floor to the people that genuinely watch these videos all the way to the end and really enjoy my content. So drop a like on the video. Drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section if you watched all the way through to the end of the video, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.